Jai Maa, Har Har Mahadev, Jai Gurudev. I bow down at the lotus feet of all my gurus, my entire Guru Parampara. I am going to elaborate on the topics of Panchamakara. Panchamakar basically are 5 things: Madya, Maas, mean, Mudra and Maithuna. There are no English translations, proper words to explain these. So the literal meaning people take as Madya means liquor, which is not correct. They think Maas means meat, which is also incorrect. Mean means fish, not the right meaning. Mudra, gestures, kind of, right meaning, kind of, if you understand it rightly. And then comes Maithun, and they think Maithun means sex. Absolutely incorrect. I am going to talk on all these 5 subjects. Today I am going to talk on the first subject, which is called Madya. I have already spoken in one of the videos. Please go and listen to the first video in this Panchamakar series, where I have spoken that this Panchamakaras, Panchamakara means 5 makaras, okay? This Panchamakaras, these 5 makaras, these 5 things are actually internal secret rituals, secret techniques, secret processes that the sadhak, the practitioner learns. He understands the essence of these rituals internally. It has nothing to do with external. But even then, before somebody can go internally and worship, they have to practice for many years external worship. And in that external worship, what are you supposed to offer? Because this topic is confusing and people have done mistakes by not rightly understanding, by not rightly going to the Guru. So today we are going to sit at the lotus feet of the biggest Guru. Ya Shiva Sa Guru, Ya Guru Sa Shiva. The one who is the Guru is Shiva, and Shiva is in the form of Guru. Here I am going to quote from Kularnava Tantra, because my Guru Parampara and Bhagwan Shiva has asked me to do this. I am doing this service to them, to please them, to bring out the real meaning of Tantric scriptures, which are being greatly misunderstood in the age we are living, this Kali Yuga. Today I am going to talk about the first Makara, which is called as Madya. So people think, oh, all those intrinsic things, don't talk to us about that. Bhagwan has said, Devi wants Madira, Devi wants alcohol, Devi wants wine. So we go. So you will see in Indian temples, some of the Indian temples where Devis worship, people offer all these things unknowingly. They offer these things to the yoginis, they offer these things to the Bhairavis. Misunderstood completely. Those are all dark sciences. So Tantra, there are 2 types of Tantra. One is the dark Tantra, where all these negative energies are there. And one is the Sattvic Tantra. So I belong to the Shuddha Sattvic Tantra background. That's my lineage. Shuddha Sattvic Tantra, and that's the real Tantra, because that's how Bhagwan Shiva spoke. And Mother asked to guide us. Misguided, she saw how in this Yuga people will be misguided. So out of compassion, Divine Mother, she went to Baba Shiva and she asked. And Lord Shiva has explained. Let us understand from the greatest Guru, Lord Shiva himself, and the greatest Guru, Maa herself. What is the so-called Madya or so-called wine that has been mentioned? If you want to offer Ma, you must offer exactly what Bhagavan Shiv said and do not misinterpret the scriptures and do not do things which you want to do. You are not worshipping Divine Mother, you are worshipping ghosts, spirits and all this lower category of people by offering all this alcohol and things. Making it very clear, because what Bhagavan Shiva has said is totally different from what people are worshipping and what image of Tantra people are getting these days. They think, oh, Tantra means witchcraft. Tantra means doing something, for your enemies. Tantra means hypnotizing power. No, you are not worshipping the right way. You will get all those powers by worshipping the sattvic, in the sattvic manner as mentioned in this book. By pleasing Mother, you get all the siddhis, all the powers, but in the sattvic way. And if you do the wrong worship, your worship is actually going to spirits, which is because you have not understood and the Gurus have not taught and the Gurus themselves don't know. So this Yuga things have been misinterpreted greatly and there is a very wrong outcome of the whole thing. My Guru Parampara wants me to give the right interpretation and that's what I am trying to explain to all of you. Reading from Panchamullas, Shri Kularnava Tantra, means the 5th chapter of Shri Kularnava Tantra. Shri Devi Uvacha, Devi says, Kuleshadhara Patranam Pishitanam Lakshanam Kuldravyasa Nirmanam Bhedam Mahatma Evacha Avidhanena Yat Papam Savidhanena Yat Phalam Tat Sarvam Shoti Michhami Vadme Karunanidhe. Devi says, our Divine Mother said, O Karunanidhe, O ocean of compassion, Lord Shiva, I have a question. I want to know what is Adhar Patra. So Adhar Patra basically are patras. Patras means vessels which are offered in external worship, in external rituals. We offer arghya, Vishes arghya, certain decoctions, certain things to Mother. So what are those Adhar Patras? So she has one of the questions on that. So a person who is trained in Tantrik worship knows about this Adhar Patra, the external ritual worship. So she says, what are the lakshan, what are the things you have to consider in the Adhar Patra. Bhagwan will talk about that. Then she has asked about Pishit. Pishit is about offering of meat. We'll talk about that also. Okay. Why this question came significantly and what Bhagwan Shiva has told, and before reaching to the 5th chapter, Bhagwan Shiva has told so much about it in the 2nd chapter and the 3rd chapter. I am going to take those in another videos. First we have to build our mind to be receptive to know what Bhagwan Shiva is talking, then we will understand his point of view. Okay, so that Ma has asked for us, and then the main important topic of today's video is what is Kuladravya? That what you are saying is Madya, that what you think is liquor, that what you think is alcohol, that what you think is by offering vodka or whiskey or whatever nonsense stuffs. Mother is pleased? No, that is not that is offered. That Madya, that spirit is called as Kuladravya. The right word is Kuladravya. The liquid that is offered, Dravya means the liquid, the tonic, the elixir, the ambrosia, the nectar. That Dravya, which is the elixir, that is offered to the deities in Tantrik Puja. O compassion, O ocean of compassion, Lord Shiva, can you please explain it? What are their different types? And if somebody does a mistake in the processes, what happens? And if somebody is rightly doing it, what happens? Got it? So these are the questions, burning questions which we have in our head too, because the Vam Tantra has given a different roop, but we are in the Sattvic Tantra. So what does Bhagwan say? I will straight away go to the part where he talks about the Madya, the Kuladravya, or the wine in our language, easy language to understand. Bhagwan Uvacha, Bhagwan says, Narika नारिकेलं च वश्ये स्याद विचारे च कुर्मजं शङ्खं ज्ञानप्रदं शक्तिर्देवी प्रीतिप्रदायिनी. He says all these kuladravyas or the liquids which is offered to the deity have to be offered in certain vessels. Some of the vessels are like gold vessels, copper vessels, silver vessels, or vessels made out of coconut, coconuts, and or made out of dried pumpkins, all those things. And then he goes, now listen to me, O Parvati. Kuladravyam pravakshami shunu devi samahita ambasam dvadash prastham prasthardham takrameva cha tandulanam chatuprastham dviprastham cha tatha andasam mushti matrang kurai sardham ekasmin yojed ghate. Today I am going to talk about first type of kuladravya or the madhya or the wine. Wine is not the right word, but so that it becomes easy for the English speaking people, I am using the word wine, but the real word is madhya, or easy word for it is sura or madira, you can say that also. But actual right word is kuladravya, the liquid that is offered to the deities, the offering, liquid offering to the deities. So the first, there are three types mentioned in Kularnava. One is the Paishti Sura, another is Gaudiya Sura, and the third is Madhvi. So first elixir or liquid is Paishti. Second elixir, the offering of the liquid Arghya, is called as Gaudiya. Third is called as Madhvi. In today's video, I will only cover the Paishti, and the next videos that will come, we will cover the rest of the elixirs too. So Bhagavan says, O Deveshwari, O Deveshi, O Devi, Deveshwari, O goddess of all goddesses, I am going to present to you that Paishti, the method of that Paishti Sura which is accepted in the Shastras or the scriptures. You please listen with full attention. He says, in this process of manufacturing this Paishti Dravya, Paishti elixir which has to be offered, you must get a earthen pot, and in that earthen pot you must pour 12 prasthas of water. Prastha means equivalent to 400 grams. So 12 times 400 grams of water. You have to put it in that earthen pot. And then in that earthen pot, you must put half prastha, that is 200 grams, basically 200 times 6. So half prastha means 200 grams. So you have to offer 200 grams of buttermilk. So much of water, then add buttermilk. And in that buttermilk, this diluted buttermilk, you must offer 4 prasthas, again prastha is 400, so 4 times 400 grams. So 4 prasthas of rice, and in that you offer 2 prasthas of cooked rice. So half rice, raw rice, cooked rice, buttermilk, water in a earthen pot. This andhas could also be milk, could also be some butter, you can also add that. And along with that you must take some durva. Durva is very soft grass, it's a kind of grass. So that soft grass, durva, you must take it and put it in the pot. And then what you should do with the pot? Shitadi rahite sthane sthapyed divasadvayam. You must put this pot in a place for at least 2 days In such a place, the place has to be not too cold, not too hot, not too warm. So, normal temperature, room temperature, a decent temperature, you must keep this pot for 2 days and you must not move it at all. Tasmad agnim samaropya jambala sadrisham pachet. After that 2 days, you must take this pot and then put it on fire. And then you must stir all the ingredients and emulsify till it becomes like an emulsion. And once it becomes like that, like a thick emulsified liquid, then avaropya punah sheetam avastham prapye tatat pradona prasthakai pishtva astabhyam meliyet sude. Then you must remove the pot from the fire, and then after it becomes cool enough, you will see that all the ingredients, because there was rice and there was cooked rice and there is buttermilk and all and milk and everything, and so everything, when you cool it off, you have cooked it and now it has become thick, then you are going to cool it off, then what, then he says you will see that it has become hard after cooling. So then that hardened thing you must take it out, that dough, the hard dough, you must take it out, and then you must make small balls out of the dough, and then you must crush it, grind it. After grinding, it will become in a powder form. So this powder form is very important. He says, Prasthardhandan tandulan vapyar are adyustatat samuddaret samyak samardya takrena pakam malodya melayet aisha peshtati vikhyata pujita devadanvehi. Now this thing that you made as powder is called pishta churna, powdered pishta, whatever you made now. Now in this powder, you again mix some rice, around 200 grams of rice, and then just leave it like that for some time, and in that you have to put more buttermilk. Now this buttermilk has to come from cow's milk. So this cow's buttermilk, you mix it and then you put it, and then put it again for 2 days, and then keep mixing it, and then after that you will see that this has again become a liquid form. So now this liquid form is now equal to an elixir or a spirit or Madya or the Kuladravya that has to be offered to the deity, and all deities, the higher deities and the lower deities also, and even the asuras, the danavas, those who are with tamasic thinking, even they like this. So this is the wine, as we say, this is how it has to be prepared, the Madya, the Paishti Sura. This you must prepare, and then you must offer it to Devi in one of those containers, patras. And this is what the Devi likes, the Devta likes, and even the negative energies, the spirits, the evil spirits, they are also liking it. So you must offer this. This is the first kind of offering. So now you understand. The next kind of intoxicant or whatever elixir is called as Gaudiya. That I am going to discuss in the next video. But for now, the main message is, if you really want to offer in the name of Madya, then offer what Bhagavan Shiva has told you. Go as per the scriptures. Do not become asuric. Do not become demoniac in your thoughts. Mother is not asking for the liquor or the alcohol which brings your mind and your consciousness down. No, Mother is not asking for that. It is not written in our scriptures. She is not asking for your alcohols, modern day alcohols. She has asked Lord Shiva to explain it to us. That is why they say Tantra, just don't get confused. You have to go to the right Guru, learn from the right Guru, and understand it. So if you really want to offer external offerings, offer this. This is Paishti Sura, Paishti Madira, Paishti Elixir, Paishti wine, whatever name you want to give. And this is what the gods like. Alright, so we will end it up here. And then in next video, we will talk about the next one, which is called as Gaudi. Jai Ma, Har Har Mahadev, Jai Gurudev.